Okay, welcome back to Operation Steel Rain. This is Comintern turn 7, and the war, to be summarized, is in earnest at this point. Everyone's at war, the whole world is essentially on fire. Let's get right into it. So, we are start with the CCP turn first because they're the easiest to do. The CCP will be buying a infantry and a militia for 5, using one of their IPP to try to influence the great nation of Hopei and Beiping. We will see if that turns out, so let us go right into it. So we're going to start with the influence roll first. So looking forward to our less. Oh, that is 11. My goodness, I think I've rolled higher and have almost interchanged like most of the warlords for KMT more than the KMT have done it much at all. So that is 11. That is a miss. Recruitment, basically on a natural 1. That is 7, so that is also a miss. So we will just quickly do Mongolia for their tech or for their recruitment roll as well. That's another 11, so that is also a miss. Okay, so that is the end of CCP's turn, so they will lose all 6 and go up to 2. Fantastic. Oh, sorry. Why is that so hard to grab? Fantastic. So it's a party in Shaanxi. Also, as the Comintern player, I'm a little, just a little anxious about this nice big buildup of KMT troops, but hopefully nothing comes of it. We can coexist peacefully, right? Right? Okay, so on to the Comintern turn. The Comintern, or in this case, I did roll a lot of my stuff on Dice Maiden. So real quick, just to go over, Comintern rolled D12 because we get to start rolling D12s now. Woo! I rolled a 9, even better, woo! So we go from 19 all the way up to 28. And then for tech rolls, this is probably one of the best tech rolls I've actually gotten. I have cursed myself. I will never roll this well ever again. So we did roll a 1 at Advanced Mechanized Infantry, so we missed that. We have moved Improved Factories to Stage 3. Improved Construction was also hit with an 8. That will moves up to Stage 1. We also hit Jet Fighters as well, so that also moves up to Stage 1. And we also hit Strategic Rockets, which also move to Stage 1 as well. So that is all the tech rolls done. We are going to get into basically a lot of different fights. And then we'll do a little bit of non-combat at the end. So, first things first. But we do have some Scorched Earth. I'm just going to do that after all the combat's done. So we'll start with the more easier ones. We have 2 annexations to go for. So 2 different infantry. One from Estonia and one from Polachia are going to move into Lithuania, not Lithuania, sorry, Lithuania and Latvia. We're going to be annexing both on our turns. So real quick, we'll just grab these ones here. We'll put one on Lithuania, one on Latvia. All right, so that is the easier of the attacks. The USSR will be declaring war on Finland for the MRP. Well, not really for the MRP, but would be declaring war on Finland. I believe this goes to the Allies. I'm not too sure. But if that is not the case, I mean, Bird can do it on his turn. But I believe this does go to the Allies. One more attacking move as well will be I will be using my Sphere of Influence ability. We're going to take these 5 infantry because we do have more than 19. We have basically wartime income at this point, and we're going to be walking in the Eastern Anatolia because everything that is around me is mine, clearly. So that is what we're going to do. So we're going to do the more easier one of Eastern Anatolia first, and then we'll get into all the attacks up here as well afterwards for Finland. So, also plus the boat battle as well. So, let's do Eastern Anatolia first. So, 5 infantry basically walking down. We'll talk about the buys after. The buys are buys. So, we'll talk about that after this. So, at least I can swing upwards and I'm not making a mess out of this video as longer as it needs to be. So, we're going to have 5 attacks at 2. That is 1 attack, or 1 hit. And 1 defense at 2. That is an 8, so that will miss. So Eastern Anatolia is mine. Huzzah! So that will be like that. These 5 infantry will walk into here. All right, attacks up here. So first things first, we're going to try to destroy this lone coastal defense ship. We have 2 submarines, 2 destroyers, and 1 light cruiser. So these are the submarines at 3. These are the destroyers at 4. This is the light cruiser at 5. And this is the coastal defense ship at 6. Because there's no destroyer, we get first strike first with the submarine rolls. So out of 3 or less. Ooh, that is a 2. Perfect. So that is a 2. That fight is over. Okay, next up here. This fight up here, we're going to have 2 light tanks, a motorized, and a cavalry. Plus one of the... I did sort them out this time instead of just throwing airplanes at it. But we are also going to have 1 fighter joining the attack in Norland? Whatever, northern Finland here. So it's going to be 1 fighter at 6, mechanized infantry at 2, 2 light tanks at 3, and a cavalry at 3 with a defense of 4. So might as well roll them all at the same time. That is 1 hit, that is 1 miss, so that is perfect. So these troops are going to walk into Finland, or sorry, Norland here. And we do have a blitzing move, so these 4 units will also then blitz into South Finland as well. So, because that was less than 2 turns. So we are actually going to do that as well. Also coming into South Finland is going to be an airborne. That's going to be doing an air assault here, and the transport will be going back to basically Leningrad after this. So this is going to be, I believe this is out of 3 for its first attack, and we have 1 defense out of 4. So just real quickly. This is the airborne assaults down here, motorized is up here, the 2 light tanks are up here, and the airplane is here. So, let's roll it out, and this is the defense of at 4. Alright, that is a hit, that is a miss, so we also take South Finland as well. Huzzah! Look, guys, I'm also joining the fight, I swear. I'm having an impact on this war. I'm just not here trying to catch up. Alright, so that is all the units here. This fighter is going to be flying back. It does have all the movement because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does the whole round trip, so back to that where it goes. Into the Volpiri province, we're going to have 1 infantry, 1 artillery, and 6 infantry basically attacking into the Volpiri. So 7 infantry, 1 artillery into 3 infantry. We have the defense of 4 here. We have the attack at 2. We have the increase attack at 2 equals +1 is 3, and then the first strike at 3. So this is the artillery. We'll start with the artillery first. Ooh, that is a hit. So that will be gone, and then we'll just roll these out. This is out of 3. Actually, 1 sec. Sorry. So that's 2 hits to 1 hit. All right. So that is gone. Wait, where did my artillery go? I guess I ate it or I deleted it at some point. 1 second. There was an artillery there, I swear. So, the Volpiri province is also mine. Thank you very much, game. We will just... Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, my camera's a little weird like that. Alright, perfect. So that is all the dice gone. All the dice gone. So that's all the attacks, all the attacks, all the attacks. Okay, real quick for some Scorch Earths before we do our out-of-combat movement. All of Poland, just like how Russia was both in now, at present time, and any times at war, we're just going to burn everything to the ground. So basically, in all the Polish areas, we're just going to burn the rails. So that's what all the Scorch Earth is for. Oh, sorry. I am not sure where exactly this one goes, or if I need 2 more. I'm just going to put them down just in case. But we are scorching everything in Poland because it's the start of my turn that I've had it since. All right, so movement. These 3 units are going to walk into eastern Ukraine. These 2 units are going to walk into these 2 cavalry units are going to walk into eastern Ukraine, and then they're going to get railed for the 2 rail movements all the way to Transcaucasia. The Soviet submarine, Soviet coastal sub, and Soviet torpedo boat destroyer are all going to join the heavy cruiser and the destroyer and M11. So we have one big happy family over here. So I don't really need this anymore. So there's a fighter and an air transport here. There is a fighter and a tactical bomber that's going to be moving from Leningrad, and they're going to fly 1, 2... Wait, one sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Taurida. I believe that's right. One more sec. 1, 2, 3... Actually, can I get into Crimea from here? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, I apologize. 1, 2, this is connected. 3, 4, 5. Okay, just double check if my math is wrong. I believe these 2 fighters can get to Crimea via Northern Belarusia, Southern Belarusia. This is Southern Belarusia, I believe, is connected by Eastern Ukraine. Taurida into Crimea. If that is not correct, Bird, you can just move them back to Taurida. But that should be 5 movement there because of the airfield. Okay, I believe that's all the move. Oh, right, one more thing. These 4 units here, just going to move to Angara here. I believe that's all the movements done. Yeah, so the Soviets have done their turn. They have done their sphere of influence attacks. We have started our invasion of Finland, and I believe that is our turn is done. Right to buys now, before I forget. So we are spending 17 of our buys. We're going to spend. We're going to be lend-leasing the Germans a sub. We're going to be buying a transport, and we're also going to be buying a marine. That will be for 17. So we are going to have 5 IPP left. And with 31, we move all the way up to 36 here. Okay, so this one here, we're just going to do our buys. This marine is going into Stalingrad. This transport is going into Donetsk, Kuban here. Yeah. Actually, sorry, change that mind. That's going into Kiev. This is going into South Ukraine. There is a sub somewhere. Ah, there it is. I'm just blind. It's going to go from Leningrad all the way over to Western Germany. So plop that sucker right here. All right. Now the turn is all done. Is that right? Yep, we did the influence rolls. We did all the tech rolls. We've taken income here. All right. So that is the Soviet turn. Yeah, because we get 28 income. We get +3 for the Molotov-Ribbentrop Act. Perfect. Okay. That's the end of this video. So let me know if I missed anything, but everything should be in order at this point. See, this is why I almost forget. These 3 units here are going to move to South Belarusia and in the Smolensk here. If for some reason the Scorched Earth says I have to do it beforehand, or for the movement before the Scorched Earth, just reverse the order, moved, and then Scorched Earth. But I don't think that really matters because the Scorched Earth only matters for railing. But that should be my turn. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will pass this back to Bird, and I will see you guys on turn 8 for the Comintern turn. See you guys around.